guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the kids ASMR channel and the video called Autism and Therapy and Treatment 100 Pieces of the Puzzle. I know this is an old video that's been on YouTube for quite a while now, but it's by a ASMR artist called Dimitri. He was talking about therapies and treatments for autism. And as this is a subject I have briefly mentioned before on my channel, I've done a video on the dangerous treatments for autism, but this is based on children with autism. So as an adult, I feel that it's important to talk about this topic as someone who's an adult being diagnosed with autism. So I want to give my thoughts and my opinions on this topic and what I think about it. So let's get into it. People need to understand autism rather than assuming that we need to be treated or that it's an epidemic. He kind of hinted in this video that we need to have interventions, that all he kept saying was intervention was critical, intervention was important, because that's what we're expected to do. And I feel that we shouldn't need treating, we should be ourselves, we should be able to be our genuine 100% selves. So I don't agree with him on that. And also he kept saying that early signs and symptoms leads to early intervention. Early intervention can be good in one way but can be bad in another, because if you don't know that in childhood that you're autistic, how are you meant to get early intervention if your parents don't even understand the issue or they don't understand what the diagnosis actually is? It can cause quite a lot of controversy. And all he kept saying was that intervention is critical and that the autism can limit development. Well, guess what? No, it doesn't. Yes, in some children it limits their intervention, it limits their development, but autism isn't the be-all and end-all. Like, we can grow out of things and we can be ourselves with autism. It's not that we have to limit our development or limit our self-esteem. We can actually do it, and we can actually do things for ourselves. So it's not about we should always limit our development. And he also said about child doesn't respond to their name being called, that this is a critical sign and issue. One, I will disagree with you there, because I respond to my name being called. I responded to my name being called when I was younger, but I didn't respond to wanting to be picked up, or I didn't respond to wanting affection. So yes, that was a sign apparently, but it doesn't matter that our name isn't called. It should be the fact that we do respond in our own time, that we are children. Children might not often respond all the time as soon as you click their fingers or you shout their name for them to respond. It will take a while. And also you kept saying that if you realise there is a problem, say something. If you don't say something, if you stay quiet, you're harming the child. What do you mean by you're harming the child? How can you harm the child if you don't say something about it? How the parents may not feel comfortable about raising the issue. They may not know about autism. So how can you raise the issue and say if you don't say something, you're harming the child? That's just a load of rubbish. You can't say things like that unless you have evidence to back it up. I don't believe you're a medic, from what as far as I know of you anyway. Now, eye contact is a big problem. Yes, it can be a big problem, eye contact, but I can look at the camera for a little while. I can keep eye contact with my camera, my iPad, my iPhone. I can look into the camera and express what I'm feeling and thinking quite rapidly. You also said that people with autism don't develop like a neurotypical person. Yes, I agree with you in that in some respects, because we don't develop properly. We develop differently and we have a different brain set. Yes, I agree. But we still develop to be our unique, wonderful selves. That's the thing. We do develop as human beings, and we do develop as people who are able to do things. So, yeah. We don't all have permanent eye contact problems. Some of us don't have issues with eye contact. Some of us can look at people all the time in the face. Some of us can give gestures all the time. It's not about the lack of gestures. And also, you did say that children with autism have a weakness with imitating other people. No, they don't, because let me tell you, a lot of children go into acting, a lot of children go into drama, a lot of children go into theatre work because they can imitate characters, they can imitate roles. Therefore, it's not a problem, it's a gift that they're able to do to speak to people, to educate people. A lot of children go into acting because of their autism. A lot of children end up going into theatre work because they can imitate to such a good standard. That should be considered a gift. Not a burden, not a loss, not a critical issue. That should be a blessing. So I really do disagree with you in that aspect as well. Also, you say about we don't hit milestones or we don't smile. That's a load of rubbish, let me tell you, because I smile. I smile when I was a child. We do smile at people. We do fit in, but because we may take a little bit longer to hit our certain milestones, doesn't mean that we're odd or different or weird or broken or damaged or defective. It just means that we take a little bit longer to reply to you and to respond to you, and that shouldn't be the case. The case is you should accept us for who we are. If we're children with autism, we grow up to be adults with autism. So therefore it shouldn't be the issue with that as well. Also, you say about lack of understanding gestures. Well, let me tell you another thing with that. I do understand gestures mostly. I do get handshakes. I do get when people are trying to signal to me to be quiet or to slow down. They'll be like, Gemma, slow down. Or Gemma, speak up. Or Gemma, shh. So I know gestures like I don't not get them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's about needing to be understood and accepted rather than judging us. So thank you very much for listening to this. Give it a thumbs up. Please share this. Please like it. Please comment. And please subscribe to my channel. And I will link the video that I'm talking about in my video description. And many thanks for watching. Bye.